Let's kick things off with a classic algebra problem. Imagine you're faced with the equation 3x minus 7 equals 14. To solve for x, you first add 7 to both sides, which gives you 3x equals 21. Next, divide both sides by 3 and you'll find that x equals 7. This type of question is a great way to get your brain into problem-solving mode and reminds us how useful basic algebra can be in everyday life. Whether you're a student or just brushing up on your math skills, starting with a straightforward equation helps build confidence for trickier problems ahead. Now let's move on to some quick calculations in geometry. First, what's the square root of 225? If you guess 15, you're right, since 15 times 15 equals 225. Next, let's talk triangles. If you have a triangle with a base of 10 and a height of 8, the area is calculated as base times height divided by 2. That's 10 times 8 divided by 2, which equals 40. These types of questions test your recall and understanding of basic math facts and formulas, which are essential for tackling more complex problems later on. Let's apply math to real-life scenarios and logic puzzles. Imagine a car traveling at 60 miles per hour. In 15 minutes, which is a quarter of an hour, it will cover 15 miles. Next, what's 2 to the power of 10? That's 1024 multiplying 2 by itself 10 times. For order of operations, if you have 12 plus 8 divided by 4 then multiplied by 2, you first solve the parentheses, then divide and multiply left to right, ending up with 10. These questions show how math is not just about numbers, but also about thinking logically and applying rules step by step. Let's dive in some statistics in geometry. What's the median of the set 3, 7, 9, 4, 5? First, sort the numbers 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. The middle number is 5, so that's your median. For geometry, if you have a right triangle with legs of 3 and 4, use the Pythagorean theorem. 3 squared plus 4 squared equals 9 plus 16, which is 25. The square root of 25 is 5, so the hypotenuse is 5. These problems highlight the importance of organizing information and applying formulas correctly. Wrap up, let's tackle percentages and a classic geometry fact. What is 20% of 250? Multiply 250 by 0.2 and you get 50. Finally, remember that the sum of the angles in any triangle is always 180 degrees. These last questions are great reminders of how math is everywhere, from shopping discounts to understanding shapes. Mastering these basics gives you a solid foundation for more advanced math and helps you see the world in a more analytical way.